Welcome, this is Raphael.
And Catalina.
You are now about to take your next step in the serenity centering journey. Hey, Catalina.
Hi.
You ready to do another quote?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, today's quote, please.
So it's by Louisa May Alcott, and it says, "I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship."
I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship. Lovely. I want to be on a ship in the ocean.
Me too.
Your thoughts?
I really like this one because for me, if I'm afraid of storms, if I'm afraid of things that are going to happen in the future, I'm not present in the moment. I'm not aware of what's going on, and I'm not taking advantage of the here and now to prepare for those things in the future. I'm focused on being afraid and having fear consume me of what might happen. What might happen, by the way, not what will happen, but what might happen. And I think that doing that robs myself of what the universe would be bringing me in my present moment to prepare me for what's going to happen in the future. And so I actually would go into the future more unprepared than I would have been if I wouldn't have focused myself on whatever I was afraid of. And so this is the converse of that, to say, I'm not afraid of what's going to happen in the future because I'm learning how to do life on life's terms right now. And I trust that the universe is going to bring me whatever I need right now to prepare me for later, because I don't know what's going to happen later. And I can, think of 150,000 scenarios and try to prepare for every single one of those. And it could be the 150,000 first scenario that actually happens, and I'm not at all prepared. So I personally love the idea and try to practice the idea imperfectly of being in the present moment and trusting that the universe is going to provide to me whatever preparation I need now for later, because the universe knows what's coming and I don't.
It's beautiful, Catalina. Very beautiful. It's very true with life. And I love the fact that, once again, it comes back to mindfulness and enjoying the present moment. It's really cool. It's like, I'm not afraid of storms. Almost as if someone's telling him, hey, man, there's going to be all these storms out there. Like trying to rain on your parade.
Do that, though.
And it's like, that's okay.
So reality.
I'm learning to sail my ship.
Yep.
And you said it too. It also, that like underneath it is like a hidden confidence and providence that whatever's going to come my way is somehow going to be good for me no matter what. Even if it is a storm, I'm going to learn from that storm. If I'm allowed to go through it in the course of my life, I can be reasonably prudent, but I can't protect myself from every single thing. And you don't want to live so overly cautious that you don't participate in life. And, the truth is in the middle. You don't want to go the other realm where, you're jumping off buildings without a parachute or staring down tigers and gorillas and, especially during mating season.
Oh, my goodness.
Makes me think of that Ace Ventura movie. But I'm learning to sail my ship. I'm learning, what to do. And learning involves practice. And learning involves making mistakes. And learning doesn't mean you're going to do anything perfectly, nor should you do things perfectly. And I like that part of it. And not being afraid of what's going to come. Staying in that present moment. There's certain teachers, spiritual gurus who talk about that. Thought leaders, yeah. Spiritual thought leaders who talk about that. Staying to the present moment. Keeping a mantra of peace. Anything that helps you feel serene and learning from it. And not only that, a lot of athletes talk about, when they talk about slowing down, that the game comes easier to them when they slow everything down. So there's something nice about not worrying about the future, not morbidly reflecting on the past and saying, why did I do this? Why didn't I get that sale right? How could I screw that? It's like, nope, I'm staying here and I'm learning. I'm learning. The other thing I've heard that's a little different than the quote. It's just a different take that the quote reminds me of is when you think of a relationship and a partnership with the higher power, we do our part. The higher power does their part. And if I stay in the simple action business of the present moment and I do my little part, my higher power will do its big part. And together, we'll guide the ship, but my higher power is the senior captain and it will steer the ship. So almost like when you learn how to drive and you sit in that seat with that service that you can sometimes buy where the guy has his own brake and pedal and steering wheel and you're sitting in the seat and this driver director or whatever they call them is sitting there. And if you look like you're going to go off the road, it will pull you, like it will press the brake. So almost like this higher power watches you to take care of you. And even if you make a mistake, it's going to help you as long as you're staying connected to that higher power. It brings that up for me, which I think is cool.
And I think it also talks about focusing on what's in my control and not what's out of my control. I can't control the future. I can't control what's coming.
Right.
But I can focus on today and right now. And I can do my part right now and today and trust that that's going to be enough. I'm a firm believer that when the universe gives you breaks in time between things happening, it's not just because, the higher power has nothing better to do or can't think of anything at the moment, like to send your way. It's for a very specific reason. And so the best way that you can use that time is being present in that moment and really seeing where you feel moved to direct your attention and your focus on.
Yeah, and I also think there's something that alludes to in the quote of enjoying learning to sail the ship. Like life is meant to be enjoyed, cherished, appreciated. And a lot of times it's easy, at least for me, not to do that. I can get so overwhelmed of thinking about storms past or future and what's coming that I'm not staying in the present moment, enjoying that nice sailboat and enjoying, having fun learning. Learning is fun. Learning to sail is fun. Learning anything we happen to be learning is fun. It can be fun. Everything can be fun. It doesn't have to be your doom or your salvation, life or death. And it's good to stop and smell the roses once in a while. Catalina?
Roses smell good.
They do. They do. Well, that was good.
Good.
Anything else, my friend?
I think we're good.
We got it.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, baby. Until the next time, we'll take care. Bye. Thank you for taking another step in the serenity centering journey. As always, take what you like and leave the rest. Until the next episode, make sure you enjoy each step of the journey. Peace.